It's the birthday special here with the one and only OT Larry. Let's get it. You's ready?
Yeah, it was really good.
Chilling, you know I'm chilling. Birthday vibes, man. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the movement.
I gotta say something.
Oh, what happened? Say.
Happy birthday, my brother. You've been my guy for about like 16 years, and I needed to do this like radio show today. I needed to, and it all worked out. So let's make it happen.
That's it, the blessings, everything is aligned, and I appreciate that, brother. You know, we got here years in the making of just a solidified friendship, brotherhood that we've built throughout the years, starting from the baseball diamond all the way through the music vibes, and just stepping in and out of the scene through the media outlets that we're pushing. You know, so I respect that from one media guy to another, from one sportsman to another, from one music connoisseur to another. It's an honor to have you here, and you already know, brother. Let people know who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
All right, I'm Laurence Marsach, aka Overtime Larry, aka Larry, aka Fiki to my boys.
Hey.
Born and raised in New York City. I'm 25 years old. My birthday's coming up real soon. I'm taking all gifts, everything, gift cards, all that good stuff. I host my own show on Overtime. I work for Overtime. Overtime is we want to become the biggest sports network ever. And right now we cover the top sports athletes. Right now, just giving them a bunch of coverage, a bunch of exposure. We do a lot of good things for the youth. And I travel the country creating content. That's what I do. I'm a creator. I love to just create, just go out there and hang out with a bunch of different vibes and just like bring something out, bring something together, you know? I always said, if you throw me anywhere, no matter where you throw me, I'm gonna be that guy. Like, I'm gonna come out with friends and we're gonna make things happen, and everybody's gonna just like my vibe because I'm just about the positivity.
Positivity, you're about the action, you're about making things happen, you're about connecting people, bridging cultures and communities. I think it's so powerful with what you guys are doing at Overtime. Overtime has been building up for the last couple of years, pushing young athletes from high school, even younger, to kind of give them a platform to help them gain more exposure. But I feel like it's in another way, it's even more highlighting these kids as individuals outside of just the talent, the work ethic that they provide. It gives us a little sense of who they are before they become the stars that they already are. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I cover the future of the NBA, the future of the NFL. Like, I'm seeing these kids when they're 13 years old. Like, they're growing up. They have personalities. They like to play video games. They like to do pranks to their friends. Like, they're regular people. And what we do at Overtime is, like, show that light. Show these kids in a great light always, because they're great kids. And also just show them what they do outside or off the field, you know? So it's impressive. Like, a lot of these kids are different. Like, you know, we have a series called Different. And it's just amazing how, like, what the talent is out in this world. It's crazy.
Yeah, it puts things in perspective, doesn't it? Especially, I know that sometimes, you know, there's, how can we take away sometimes the humanity of these athletes? Sometimes we do that. The media tends to do that sometimes. And if you're not in the A, or if you're not in these bigger, you know, I mean, look what happened with NCAA and everything, how that works out with the player association agreement and how they work that out. Sometimes it's unfair, it's imbalanced, and I like the balance that you guys bring. You mentioned different, like, you know, you have one of the segments or series that you guys do. You guys do a lot of these little different segments or shows, and I think it's pretty cool because it gives these characters, these kids, to bring out the character within themselves. So how important do you see that with these series? Like, what's the intention, the motive of this?
The motive of this is exactly what the name is, called Different. Like, there's this kid, he became viral and he became an internet sensation because of jumping. Like, my dude is just straight up jumping on a refrigerator, jumping over a cow, jumping over a cop in Times Square, just straight jumping. And so for a video on YouTube to reach over 2 million views, to see a kid jumping it's crazy what this world wants to see.
Yeah.
And that's what they want to see. People think that's cool, people think that's dope. And like I said, he became an internet sensation and he's jumping. People think, oh, Yeah, he's just jumping, but that kid is jumping like he could be doing like Olympic records. He wants to be an Olympian, you know. So those kids have dreams, and these kids have goals, and if they're able to, you know, to shed their light in a different way through social media, then do it, you know. And those are the kids that we like to highlight as well, because those kids are go-getters. Like, those kids are, to be posting every single day, you have to go outside and do every single day. You have to create, you have to think about the idea, execute the idea, and also like distribute it, like post it, like do what you got to do, and engage and understand like your following, understand your audience and what they want to see. So that's what we understood. We understand that we target usually like the age of 24 under, you know, like these kids want to see things like that, you know. So
wow, that sounds different. It reminds me of some Blake Griffin stuff, you know, like jumping over like cars and all this stuff. Like, who is this kid? Who are these kids? Like, you know, give us a few names that have been like kind of doing this, that people could like get more familiar with.
And yeah, and it's cool because it's also like, as a person viewing this, like you resonate towards it, because it's like he's like a regular person. He's 6 foot, or like he's 5'10" doing this. He's not 6'8", 250 like LeBron, you know, who's a freak of nature, like Zion Williamson. You know, those people are freaks of nature. This dude is 5'10". You like, to be regular, like a human being, like I'm like, oh wow, he did that. Damn, that kind of motivates me to want to do things like that. He looks just like me, you know. So there's this kid named Dexton. He's a jumping animal. He's out. He's from downtown, I believe, North Carolina. He's, like I said, internet sensation. Everybody loves to see him. The craziest thing I've seen him do is he jumped over, like, you know, those, you know, like in driveways down south, and like you got some houses here, there's a driveway and like nice sidewalk, size sidewalk, probably like 10 to 15 feet, like 12 feet long. He jumped that whole thing, cleared it, easy. Oof. It's pretty impressive.
Olympic level type stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's this other kid out of Wisconsin named Tristan Jazz, who like I said, I went to go visit him. He trains different, he thinks different. He wants to create every day, and he became an internet sensation, just doing viral like crazy spin layups, and it's just been a thing. Like, everybody comments like, "Oh my God, that's wild," or like he will get some hate, like, "Oh, I bet I can do that. Nobody has done it. Where are the videos?" You know what I'm saying? So that's where that motive of different came out.
That's dope. That's so dope. That's so different. And it's good to know some of these people from, these kids, man, from different parts of the world, because you guys been traveling, really, like going from state to state, tournament to tournament, just bringing highlighting these characters. I keep calling them characters because I love the fact that these kids are being able to show themselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you look at sports and the marketing, the way they hold it down is to kind of push you away from, hey, we need you to be this, we need you to be that. And I think this helps keep these kids as flexible as they can be with themselves. Keep maintaining the responsibility, connecting to their communities, and showing the best, representing themselves in the best way they can.
Exactly.
So it's really important, and how you guys see important it is to have like that integration with these kids within their like respective communities, but most importantly, like, how is this connecting to the NBA community and those who are seeing what you guys are doing from the A, and how is that helping right now build overtime?
It's connecting to the A because a lot of kids that we cover, their parents are in the A. Like, they still got pops in the A, you know, like Zaire Wade, like his pop's Dwayne Wade, he's still in the A. He's sadly leaving, but he was a legend, you know what I'm saying? Scottie Pippen Jr., his pop Scottie Pippen, legend. You know, I'm seeing these kids and their parents, like, that's a direct connection to the NBA because they were A part of it, or B still in it. So it's helping because, and also I just did like a show with Nate Robinson. One of my shows is called Lie Detective with Nate Robinson. So, like, if I'm able to integrate NBA players to the shows, then of course we're gonna do it, you know, because that's gonna also bring a bigger audience, larger audience, and when kids see that, it's like, oh, damn, Larry's with the NBA guys too.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. They're helping out. I saw Bronny James going ham.
Exactly.
Like, you know, developing himself right now as one of these top prospects, as you call them, you know, like just seeing how these young kids, like, look at the whole thing that happened last year with LaMelo. Like, that was huge.
Mm-hmm.
That was just huge to see how, like, when LaMelo and Zion faced each other, and just the traction that you guys brought was insane. It makes me think, like, what led to this, you know? How did that happen, you know?
Okay. So I was there, and that was like, I'm going to say a rough estimate, probably like 2,000 people. I'm just going to say that.
Sheesh.
And I was right out of the basket, and like, I'm telling you, this is packed. Like, if this would have been an event, like, you have to pay to get in, you're paying to see this. Like, that joint is getting, packed out.
Yeah.
And like, yo, bro, it's really just through social media. Like, Zion Williamson and LaMelo Ball became celebrities through social media, through Instagram, through LaMelo has an NBA brother, so, you know, that's, of course, you're gonna get, you know, some buzz off your bro who just was drafted second overall, you know. Yep. So, hey, that's just what it is. That's the day and age we live in. I wish I lived in this day and age with social media, because I already felt like I already knew how I was gonna brand myself, like, while I was in high school, you know.
As an athlete.
Like, hell yeah, like, yeah, as an athlete, and just like everything else I used to do, like, besides baseball, whether it's just like, I love to work out, I just love the grind and the hustle, so I was always been thinking about, like, creating, and I like to dance, like, we like to make music. I got boys that rap, sing, like, I've dabbled, you feel me? So that's just like what we've always been on. So I'm just glad that in this day and age right now, I'm still able to do it, and people like my vibe.
And that's what's up. You're bringing that vibe since early, and I want to know, I mean, you coming from the baseball background, playing basketball, you've played recreational sports throughout your life, and even through colleges. I know you traveled a lot through colleges playing baseball.
Yeah.
And this was the grind. This is the grind that we grew up on. So what inspired you from an early age to engage in sports? What got you to be in that type of time?
Okay, so a couple things. My grandpa got me straight up into baseball first. My pops always showed me that, like, he always put like a basketball in my hand, a football in my hand, so I was playing like every sport, and I was just trying to catch and, you know, trying to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And then in, like, my personality, like, growing up in school, I just always wanted to be like the best when it came to sports, especially like from your school to, like, when you go out to school, like, around your area, to, like, when you go to your cousin's block, and, like, you know, just always wanted to be the best. Like, you always just, I always had that competitive nature towards me. So that's just the way I grew up into sports. And I live in New York. Like, if you go to a basketball court, you gotta if you call next, and somebody try to skip you, it's my next. Or we gonna run it together or something, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're not getting picked on, you're not getting bullied on, and, like,
Yeah.
I always wanted to play with the older heads. So that's what really got me always, like, a step ahead, like, as a young boy, you feel me? So that's really I was always about, man. Competitive nature, kid that just always wanted to win, and that's just how I live my life.
I like that. Always challenging yourself, always finding out how can you better yourself.
Exactly.
That mentality,
100%.
Aki season mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that how you incorporate these terms that you use, you know, from Aki season, and that mentality. Tell me a little bit about that mentality of what it means to be Aki, and, like, what does that mean for your life as you carry on every day with that mentality?
All right. So we got Aki from, like, you know, like, stocky, you know, jacked up, you know, you yoked, you know, so you Aki. So that's just like when you in the gym, you've been working out, like, you feeling good, you feeling strong. But we thought about it like more of, like, kind of just like in a spiritual level, like, just really, like, understanding, like, your physical, your mental, like, and like I always say, it's like a Larry quote for sure. The Akier you get, the more opportunities. So, like, I was thinking, the Akier I get, which is like how I look, my image, like how I'm gonna present myself, because I'm gonna work out. I want to look strong. I want to, like, fit. I want to, like, be able to do anything in any moment. You know, I don't want myself to, like, not be able to do something because I'm physically not able to. Like, nah, never that. So I always made sure that important that I wanted to make sure I was fit. And Aki also, like, just like learning, like, I wanted to be able to soak up as much knowledge as possible from different types of people. Like, no matter who you are, I could learn something new from you. like whether like the way you carry yourself, the way you like, just like the delivery of words, like it don't matter. Like the way maybe like properly have your fork, something like that, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's something that you can learn every day, and I just think, bro, like everybody's out here for a reason, so don't get it twisted. Like, you feel me? Like somebody can help you out. Don't think you know it all.
We're always learning. We always got something to improve on. We always got to continue building that. And I see that when you make your move and you set up going, it's like, okay, I got this. What's next? Next question. You know, and like even that, I love where you're taking next question at, even just with how you're presenting that into your lifestyle. And people that don't know who next question is or what next question is, give a little sense of that. From Aki season to next question, what's the correlation?
All right, the correlation is we have like a little series segment on our like production, like next question, about Aki season, and that's just, and the Aki season is like me and my homie like really like working out, and you see the pain and the struggle like through our faces, and like that's what we try to portray in that video. But next question is basically the way it came about. In all honesty, I was in college and I was like having an argument with a friend. It was kind of like an argument. And basically, I just faxed them. Like, I was just like, da 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 da, and I just said, next question, you know. And that just, it felt like so strong to me, because I was just like, damn, I really just told you how it was, bro. Like, that's what it is. Next question. I'm on that. No need to ask me that again.
And next
you know,
one.
so next one, you know. So as like when I moved back into the city from that, like, met a bunch of homies, my guy Matt Wise, Yaya, Reggie, you know, even the teams and the whole team Skeety, like we all came about. And next question has just been the crew, has been the wave, like really just creating like a bunch of different projects, trying to highlight whether you're an artist, designer, musician, a plumber, it don't even matter. You got a story, and like we really always trying to highlight that story and understand that like that's what people want to see, storytelling. And like if you could highlight your friends, your family in that light and really make moves that way, that's what we wanted to do. We are designers, bro. I wanted to do merch. We're still doing merch, and I got a bunch of ideas that's been kept down low key at the moment, because like I've been working really hard like through my job with overtime and all that. So, but I'm telling you, I got big ideas, and everything is gonna just play out naturally. Like every day, bro. A lot of the players that I meet, top athletes in the country, are saying next question, you know. So whether we think it or not, I know the brand and the word is traveling, you know, and that's just what I try to do every single day.
That's very powerful, just knowing what we can do. The next questions that we ask ourselves, or we answer for ourselves, and the idea of even questioning the answers, even questioning reality and the life that comes around. Like that's why I connect with that next question through the sense of the philosophical connection of who we are, what is it that makes me who I am, what do we need to fill in, what blanks do we need to fill in, because there's so many, knowing how media gets out of control sometimes, where we don't know what could be true, what could be that, what, you know, there's a whole mix-up of hysterical information that we don't know what's the facts, what's truth. And I think that when we're able to kind of live our truths, it helps us answer those questions. So once we get these questions out of the way within ourselves, next question.
You gotta keep moving. Let's go.
I like that. Man, what can't Larry do? Larry does it all, man. He's building every day, getting things going, making those moves, and always shining. Your energy is so powerful and so positive, man. I love it. And when you're able to expand that through music, through everything that you build, I think that's another step. And we got your new track right now. We got Hocus Pocus right now. See if we could give that a listen, just knowing that there's nothing that Larry can't do. And if he can't do it, he gonna do it. If he can't, he gonna find a way. He gonna make it happen. Yeah. And that's what I love. That's what I love about Larry. About to set up right now a little Hocus Pocus. Well, give us a little intel about that track before I play it on.
I made that hook, Hocus Pocus. just in my house one day, I was just on a vibe. It was like hocus, pocus, man in motion, got the focus. I didn't want. I just wanted to get like whoever's listening to it, think about just like me out of breath, like running, and that's what I wanted to give that like vibe off when I was making that hook. So I think it's a dope track. It's like my first track. It's a single. I hope y'all rock with it, to be honest. Yeah, in the building too. My guy was on the ad-lib, you heard her.
Shout out to Yaya.
Hocus, pocus, man in motion. Got the focus in devotion. On some lotus, drink the potion. Hocus, pocus. On my camera, on doing things for the paper. My bread comes first, Adidas sign me like a maker. 3 stripes, talk to me nice. Remember my words, they ain't a lie. I'm putting you on my peoples before you die. Look at the scoreboard now, we getting dimes. Look at the billboard now, I'm alive. Hocus, pocus, man in motion. Got the focus in devotion. On some lotus, drink the potion. Hocus, pocus, hocus, pocus. Talk to me nice, we getting light. Yeah, my bullshit, and I'm getting right. More than an athlete, yeah, let me in light. Eating so swell now, I'm alive. Man in motion, taking notice, just how I vibe. Need a focus, fully loaded, that's how I ride. We get litty in my city, I don't lie. BX really know we really on the grind. Spanish dude, play it real cool, so smooth. In the back room, shorty try to act fool. Oh, that's your girl, well I had her last week. You coming at me sideways, you better at me. Hocus, pocus, man in motion. Got the focus and devotion. On some lotus, drink the potion. Hocus, pocus, hocus, pocus.
20K on the gram. And I dropped that the second week of June. Now I got 35K on the gram. So we growing. It'll take over.
Yeah. The vibe right there.
The vibes.
Hocus pocus, bring that focus. Let's go. That's right there. Hi Larry.
Yeah.
On that hocus pocus vibe.
Mm-hmm.
What can Larry do? Love it.
I named it Hocus Pocus. So I just wanted to say like, it's people always ask me like, yo, how you do it? Like, yo, you don't be sleeping. Yeah, I don't be sleeping because I don't have what I want. I don't like what the situation that I'm in is not the situation that I want to be in life. Like for the rest of my life, I don't want to be in it next week. I want to better myself to like not think about that, to like not be like that. You feel me? So
that's what's up.
Keep working every day, bro.
Keep making it happen. Keep being what you've been. And it's important right now, man. We're living in times where we're becoming Renaissance men, you know? Doing a little bit of the most that we can. There's so much that we could build with ourselves, and sometimes society tends to constrict us with limitations. You gotta live this is a lane that you gotta live on, stay in your lane. We switching lanes here, switching gears, making things happen on all different fronts. Because why? We got the platform to do it. This day and age, that's what we're doing. We're building ourselves as we connect more to others that are here to do more things.
Exactly.
So I respect that, brother. I respect that. There's importance right there. Importance, physical activity, in creativity, and mental preparation. What keeps you, how do you start your mornings? It's important to know in the physical activities and everything you set up for your day. Sometimes it's all about mentality. How do you start your mornings, and how you think people should get themselves going in that way?
In the morning, I have my coffee. I have something to eat. I'll maybe do like 40 push-ups. Like I don't know, like.
Nah, that's
but that's just
man.
like that's how I wake up, and it's just the energy that I wake up with.
Bring that to the, when you come out here, you bring that. I know when you be on your IG or Snap, you come through like, I'm here, I'm out. Like, sometimes that, I know that inspires people. I know people see that and see that. It inspires me.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like, damn, Larry on the move. Okay, what can I do to get myself going ready? Because it's not even about like whether you're waking early or late or this. It's really about how you put that energy out there,
Uh-huh.
how you like, you know, put everything to the side and be like, wait a minute, this is the move. What's up? We here.
All right. So the way I get that energy, I think point blank, is because I woke up. Like if I didn't get to open my eyes, I'll be dead, right?
Yeah, that's like
So
blessed.
yeah. So a lot of like lately, just like I had homies that, you know, been passed away, you know. So that's just unfortunate, man, because people take it for granted that they woke up this morning, and now
Mhm.
like what, they just woke up and they just gonna stay in their crib all day. So what does that do? What does that do? Get you depressed, get you on your own time. You're not with anybody, you're not happy, you're not enjoying other people's company. Like I just when I wake up in the morning, I'm happy and excited that I'm up. That I saw my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. I pray for them. I see my boys. I see the people that I care about the most, that I want to win. You feel me? That I'm seeing those people every day. I'm happy. That's what I do it for. Like so I can continue being happy and be happier with my friends and family.
For real, I feel that, bro. I feel that more than anything because family is a huge part of what makes me who I am, and I'm sure having that is what puts things into perspective, man. Like we're blessed to be in a situation that we got family with us. We got the connections that we've made with friends that became family.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strong support system that's able to push us further beyond what we could think, you know. And I hear that, man. I love it, man. And you know, it's always all love, bro, because we're here. We've been family for a minute, you know.
It's always
So
love, bro.
that type of connection, familial connection, is I feel like sometimes lacks in communities, and that's why communities sometimes could fall apart without the right support system.
Yeah.
How much you guys are building to even get the community, pushing the community forward. I know there's a lot of kids who follow you guys, and they really enjoy what you guys are doing. Huge fans of OT Larry.
Yeah.
And what does that do to you? Like, how does that inspire you when you see these kids, what they want, and what do you want to bring to the table within these communities that struggle?
A kid the other day like looked at me and saw me and just like it was like jaw dropping, like that's the way I would look if I would meet like Will Smith. Like I'm be like stunned, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like kid really looked at me and like looked that way. Like like that touches my heart because like I'm really inspiring these kids. Like the kid told me he saw 4 of my videos that morning. Like if I'm able to do that, what else can I do? And I only want to do good. That's point blank. And that's just what I preach every day. And I preach to these kids every day that you need to keep working. You need to keep getting it every day. Like because if you don't, somebody else is. Mm-hmm. And that like if you only are making a team and there's only 12 spots and you working less hard than that other guy, you're not getting that 12 spot. You done. You cut. Bye.
Yeah.
You know, so I just always like try to let them know that there's always gonna be somebody working. Like if you really want that goal, like you gotta keep working hard. You gotta keep like understanding. Like in my work, in my field of work, like with media, like I wanna look into everything that is media. You know what I'm seeing? I'm taking bits and pieces of like what I see that's really dope and what isn't. Like you know, so
yeah.
and putting it into my own creative twist and. That's just the vibe I'm on, bro. Like creating every day. Hope that answered your question.
Nah, for sure, man. It's good to see that Larry OT is for the kids.
It's for the kids, yeah, man. Like it's for the kids. 100% is for the kids.
OT's been.
I always let them know, like, if you pull up on me, if you see me, you better say what's up, like.
Yeah.
And that, like, never turn down really anybody because if it wasn't for them, who would I be?
Yeah. And it's all.
I'll still be Larry. I still will be Larry.
Yeah.
But they're helping me get to bigger and better places.
For sure. They're helping push you to build the brand that you're building today, and pushing OT and every next move forward. So I love it.
It's a fact.
I'm gonna give you the top three questions. So I'm gonna give you 3 questions that deal with the top 3s, and I want you to see what are your top 3s in these certain questions.
All
You
right.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we got Your top 3 favorite sports. You know what's on your top 3 favorite sports?
Top 3 favorite sports is baseball, basketball, and then it's football.
Top 3, that's the majors right there. Okay, I feel it, I feel it. Now, what's your top 3 favorite teams?
Top 3 favorite teams in every sport together?
In every sport, the ones that you connect with.
All right, obviously the Yankees.
New York.
The Knicks. 'Cause that's just my team. I like.
Jordan face. Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Damn, you have to say my favorite. It's probably my favorite football team, but we're all good. We was pretty solid. The Giants.
Giants.
Like, we won some chips. Like,
rep that
yeah,
big
my
blue,
boy
right?
Yaya in the building. He's
That
looking
big
at
blue.
me. Eagles fan, get out of here.
Hey, he got word to say. He can speak to notice.
I know he got a Super Bowl on his belt. It's all
You
good.
know? All right. Now give me your top 3 favorite athletes, and I want you to add the Y factor to these.
Top 3 favorite athletes, point blank. Number 1 is Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is my favorite athlete. I grew up watching him like all my life. He was the shortstop of the Yankees, of the New York Yankees, my favorite team growing up all my life. He was the shortstop. I grew up playing shortstop. Every Spanish kid in the Bronx grew up playing shortstop. I did. So it was just like to think about Derek Jeter, like he's just a man, like the diving, like the jumping throw,
Signature.
just everything. How clutch is he? Mr. November,
Mr.
like
November.
like you know, like people don't even know why he's called that. Obviously, like in the World Series, he did his thing in November. So yeah, Derek Jeter for sure. Obviously, I want to say it's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna be obviously probably gonna be Michael Jordan, and then it's LeBron James. Michael Jordan, because obviously probably the best player to ever touch a basketball, and I'll say second to me is LeBron. But Jordan, he had that. Oh, and look at Mamba. I forget about his mentality, because I love that mentality. But like Jordan never wanted to lose, and like you know the old story, like he didn't make his JV team, you know, so. Is it JV? I mean, he didn't make his JV team, right?
The varsity.
He didn't make his varsity team, whatever. Yeah, he didn't make his varsity team, sorry. And that didn't stop him. Right? He was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he was like, word?
You feel me? So, it's just, things like that happen in life, and that just goes to show you that, like, even the best of the best could go through bad times.
True that. I respect the list.
And
right
LeBron
there.
James, of course, because he's the king.
King James.
You can't say nothing about my man LeBron. He's been to the finals the last 8 years in a row.
Which is
Next
ridiculous.
question.
Yeah, and he's been looking.
Come on, he's been in the league since he was 18 cash, bro.
Prominent, dominant, like on it always.
Filthy.
Yeah, that's like you said earlier, the freak of nature that he is. Love it. I'm gonna give you a quick rapid cues. I'll give you a quick rapid cues, just random questions based on what you feel. What's been the feeling the last couple of weeks, months? So I'm gonna give a little heads up with what number has been on your mind.
What number has been on my mind?
That's been moving around, that you've been seeing around. So.
I've been seeing 11/11 for like the last like 9 days.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm always making a wish upon it.
Wishful thinking. I love it. Well, wait, your birthday's coming up in 10 days.
Yeah.
What meal do you have in mind? Like, what's your ideal B-Day meal?
Oof. Okay. Damn. I think I would really want like a steak, but like I'm saying like a $40 steak. I know regular.
Medium rare. You want it?
Yeah, I want a medium rare.
Medium rare. All right.
Yeah. You know, I like that.
All right. Digs. Buen provecho.
Appreciate
ahead
it.
of time. What's been the word of the week for you? What word has been your word that you've been like pushing with the last couple of weeks, months?
The word, I'm gonna say, in the last month?
Last month, last weeks, what's the word that's been highlighted from you, like that's just been constantly coming to your head? You see something like, oh, this word, or I've been like, oh,
To be honest, in the last like 3 months, I've been on that. Why not?
why
like,
not?
Real talk, like that Russell Westbrook campaign slogan, like no lie, like that. Why not? His tagline, like why not? It reminds me of that next question. Like, you know, it's just It was like, why not? Like, why can't I do it? Why can't I do that? What's stopping me? Okay, find out what's stopping me. Let me fix that. Let me finesse that.
I like that. It's like, why are you doing this? Why not?
Why not, bro? It's like, and to be honest, bro, it's like, yo, why you doing a radio show with Reggie? Why not? Yo, man, why you recording? Why not? Hey, yo, Yaya, why you here eating wings? Why not? Who cares, bro? You know, like we out here like all coming together and just about to create something bigger and better, and nobody needs to judge or like have any like bad thoughts. Like,
Respect it. Respect it. I got 2 more quick questions, man. What color you vibing with? What's the color that you've been just feeling?
green.
Green. I see that green. I like that green.
It's
That
green.
specific green, the one in your shirt. And I like the correlation, the connection, the contrast, the hat. Definitely like the green vibes.
Yeah, bro, I've been on that green. I'm not gonna lie, I've just been thinking about a lot of ideas to get more green together.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, that means, get
A lot of green.
A lot of green, because, we're missing a lot of green for the environment. We need more green for the environment.
Yes.
And the investments. Last question from these. Next trip.
Oh,
Next trip for you.
my next trip is on Thursday, actually. I leave to LA. I'm gonna be out there doing some sneaky moves. I can't put everybody on to the moves yet because it's kind of sneaky at the moment.
All right.
Everybody will know them by Friday.
By Friday. So stay tuned, see what's going on. OT
Yeah.
Larry on Friday.
On Friday, check me out.
All right. We're about to wrap up right here. I know that you wanted to do a quick freestyle, no sign that you wanted to cook up.
Yeah,
Probably gonna, see what's good. We want to do some quick acapella before we.
Yeah.
Alright, get that ready. We'll do a quick little acapella. I'm gonna bring in a beat just to wrap it up with the "You Was Ready" style wrap up, just to see how we've been throughout the day, and let's see what's good. This is WHCR 90.3 FM, the voice of Harlem, with your host I.R. Germ, here with OT Larry. You was ready? We.R.Podcast.
Ready to go?
Let's get it. Let's hear it.
Let's get it. More to life than being stuck on a corner. Make money, travel, go see that clear water. Hot as hell, now we in the DR. I got 2 bunnies by me, we on that VR. Make a quick move, 30 minutes to PR. Flight got delayed, I'm watching the We.R.
You was ready.
Catching up with it, I see the stars. Big house, mom good, pool, fast cars. LARR, yeah, I'm live. We growing on the gram, man, why are you surprised? Messing with overtime, yeah, I won the lotto. Now we living swell, yeah, sipping that Moscato. Wiggity, laid up, beach flow, like I'm Otto. All I can say is that working hard is the motto.
Dang.
Next question. Yeah. Dubai. Ha.
Feeling no vibe. We saying hey hi Larry, what's good? We out here, we in your hood, we going through the radio waves, we doing every day, home up the wave, let's go. It's OT, we overtime on the grind, it's every day, trying to make sure we on the line. Hit my line, I am a lion, every day Larry here is inspiring. It's here, man, we firing up like the fireworks. We so fire, we make it work. Let them know how we here every day, just trying to find out how we gonna get paid. Hey, Larry OT, let them know we been chillin', man. You been my homie since day one. Yeah, we having more fun, more moves to make. Yeah, let's go and just break the pattern. We here like the rings of Saturn. Traveling the world while traveling the globe. Yeah, we do it here for the NBA show. Here, OT, every day you know me.
Hey, yo, Reggie. I'm about to jump the beat, bro.
Jumping.
When you look at me, we beat, bro. When we fucking real lean, though. Sorry about the curse. We're not about that. We out here, about to snout that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the motivation. When you look at me, you see a double hesitation. When we out here on vacation, going to Panama. Yeah, I want the panorama. Mommy, take it real wavy. Yeah, I do it real wavy. Eating with laid up, and I got your shorty laid up in the bed. Not gon' sit, you give me Not going to give me but we gonna rock about.
Rock.
I'm so low I can limbo. I got the sauce and I got the limp though.
Hey.
My boy Reggie got the shirt with the Superman that I got him 2 years ago. My guy got the flow. We are here with the We.R. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going old, but I got the flow with the Vans flow.
And the flows, yeah, you already know. We.R show coming through. Yes, we got that flow. This is my long time, yeah, my bro. You already know, got that fly, yeah. We them guys, we here, we fly. Yeah, we going high to the sky, cause we gonna go through. Waves come through with the whole crew. Yeah, this is what we all do. Yeah, we growing till we all do. Hold up, didn't know who. Got Larry with the shake, I cannot wait, let's go, but I call the quake, yeah, get it, lottie, they already said it.
Lottie, he like to party, we don't play with nobody, feel me? Dubai, we out here, next question, talk to me nice, We.R.Podcast, I.R. Germ, he is Larry, y'all gon' learn, every day, we gon' earn, let's go get it, but we get it, learn. Y'all gon' learn. Y'all gon' learn, keep it to the head. Y'all already know what I said, you O's red. Shout out to NQ. Next question, I already told you. CD, skitty to the moon. Yeah, your way, coming soon. Let's go with the tune. This was nice, man, we do it for the kids. Larry's trying to go and trying to big up the next one. Shout out to Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, what's happening? Here every day, let it know. Shout out, get some last shout outs to everybody that you know, that you want. Let them know, cuz. Let them know, bruh.
Shout out to the whole Next Question family. I got mad wise behind the cam for a minute. Shout out to my guy Yaya, always with the support and the vibration, you know that. Shout out to my guy Jeff and Buck. Shout out to my guy Freya and Texas. Shout out to my guy Fur and the X. You know he's probably working right now, but he would love to be here. Shout out to all my people, all my guys. You know that. You know the vibe, bro. You know we out here, bro. And you know we gonna make it happen. Next question. Let's work through.
Let's get it. Yes, shout out to everybody. All August 20 babies. Shout out. My birthday. I'm blessed. I'm here with my brother. You already know. Let's keep pushing forward. Shout out to Get Energy. Holy vibes. Good times. Tides. Keep it going. Let's keep it going for the good life. And let's keep building it, yo. For real. All love, man. We shining out here. We're making the most of our life. And keep doing, bro. Keep doing. Keep making the moves, bro. For real.
Let's do it.
Thank you for being here at the We.R.Podcast. I'm really happy to spend this birthday with you guys. And hopefully next time we continue pushing more, man. Pushing more what we do. So let's keep it funky, man. Let's keep it cool. Let's keep doing what we do, man. Thank you.
No doubt, bro. It's my pleasure, bro. In all honesty, you're a natural at this, so of course I gotta come through and support, bro. Like, I want you to get what you want, where you want to be. So let's do it.
You was ready.
Do it.
Let's get it.
Do it. I got it.
Yeah.
Next question.
You was ready, Skeety. This was I.R. Germ with OT Larry on We.R.Podcast on WHCR 90.3 FM, the voice of Harlem.